biz. That's work finished for 11 days and I'm off on a bit of a hike. So I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I'm going to try and walk Edale to Kirk Yetholm, and I want to pronounce that properly, but that's crossing the Scottish borders. Mum's going to hate me for saying this, but the most scariest part about this whole trip is yeah, Mum's giving me a lift into the middle of nowhere down all the country lanes. Sorry about that. But I made it in one piece. So I'm just coming up to the old Nag's Head pub. I think this is the official start of the Pennine Way. 268 miles to Scotland. Hope there's a sign, because I have no idea. Let's have a look. Yeah, Nag's Head. My official start of the Pennine Way. 12 days I've got. Here I come. And there is a sign. Oh, somebody's house, sorry. So, there's another sign there, look. I hate walking through people's houses, man. Now this first day, or this first night should I say, because I'm not doing it the regular way people do. Most people get here first light in the morning, and off they go. Well, I've done a 10-hour shift at work. It's now got up for 6 o'clock. It'll be dark within half an hour. I have no idea where I'm going to camp. And I've not done any research into this route. I've got to download a map that works offline. I've watched a couple of YouTube videos. But I have no idea where I'm going to camp. No idea how I'm going to get food. Water should be alright because I've got one of them water filters. I'm just going to wing it. 11 days hike, winging it. Now, it is a really popular touristy route. There's lots of people are crazy like me and doing it. So as far as I can tell, the signposts, gates and paths like this all the way round. So even somebody as hopeless as me as to be directions should not be able to get lost. We'll see. So good morning, YouTubers. It's not got the same ring as my Snapchat intro. Anyway, is it classed as day 2 or day 1? This is the first day anyway of my trek to Scotland on the Pennine Way. So I've survived the night, just put my tent up on top of, I'm near Kinder Scout. I think that might be Edale Rocks, you can see there. I don't know, I'm not very good at this. But I'm about 650 metres high on top of a mountain. It wasn't windy when I first put my tent up, but last night it was just so windy I thought my tent was going to blow away. So yeah, I didn't get much sleep. I've survived. Now, it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm off. And one thing I need to do is try and find the path. So I climbed Jacob's Ladder last night. Climbed Kinder Low or something I think it might be called. In the dark. I tried to save electricity, so I didn't even put my head torch on. And I lost the main path. Now, as you can see this morning, it's foggy. So I still can't see the main path. So I've downloaded an offline map. I'll try and use that and off we go. Now, this is day 1, technically. So today, I've got to try and do a marathon. I've got to try and do a marathon for 11 days straight if I'm going to get to Kirk Yetholm or Scotland. And that's basically what I've got to do. Every single day, 26.2 miles. So, enough yakking. Let's get walking. Right, so here we go. I managed to find the main path again, look. And you can see, so far, it's been stoned all the way. Now, I made a big mistake. I was trying to follow these stones in the dark. And of course, what you can see, there's a stone path up to the top of Edale Rocks. So I went above the rocks, climbed up there for no reason. I should have come below the rocks. So, we're back on the main path. Here we go, 26 miles to go. That's when you're out walking, you see quite a lot of these mounds. And apparently, they tell the walkers which is the way to go when it's foggy and you can't really see anything. And apparently it's customary to leave a rock. So there we go, that's my contribution. And that's the first real shot of the day. The fog's starting to go. Beautiful. Flipping beautiful. YouTube version. Most people on YouTube start the day out by saying, oh, I stopped at such and such a place last night and I'm going to walk all the way to such and such a place. Well, I don't work like that because I've no idea where I want to sleep tonight. I'm just going to walk till I drop, basically. I know I'm going to do roughly a marathon a day. I'm not tracking my miles, so I don't really know how many miles I'm doing a day. I know roughly, even walking up and down these big hills, I average about 3 miles an hour. So if I set off at 8 o'clock every day, which is going to be the toughest part of this trip, get up and set off at 8 o'clock every day, I walk for 8 hours, with a bit of a stop, finish at 5 o'clock, camp. That's going to be roughly between 24 and 25 miles a day. God, say it out loud. It's a task. I honestly don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I've said that enough. I don't think I'm going to get to Scotland. I'll be quite happy if I just do 200 miles. I'll be quite happy if I just survive 10 days without dying. Well, here we are then, tubers. The first... I don't want to say it. But here we have Jacob's Ladder. You're not getting deja vu. You did see this last night. So I walked up it in the dark, got lost off the path, found a path this morning, walked down the path, come out at the same bloody spot. I feel like crying, but I'm laughing. Oh dear me. Here's me, I wanted to walk to Scotland, 268 mile, and I've already got lost with the first 5 mile. So, I've now got to walk up the hardest part of the walk twice. At least you get to see what I've got to go up, look. And it's on and on past there as well. Right, made it back to the top of Jacob's Ladder and Kindle Low, I think it's called. But I set off at 7:45 this morning. It's now 9 o'clock. I'm in the exact bloody same spot I was when I set off this morning. But am I wrong? So all the way so far, it's been a perfect path with laid stones and everything. It's been perfect. Well, now the path's gone. The path goes the other way to Edale Rocks. So of course in the dark I followed that. And then I got up this morning, I thought I'd got the map back. But I went back down the opposite side of the mountain, so it was different. I thought I would just come back down. Well, I went back down and back at the start of the Pennine Way. So I set off yesterday to get a head start. And now I'm already behind. I could set off this morning, got here at bloody 7:30, and I'd have been further than I am now. How the heck is that balance on that? Okay, barely touching it. That's crazy, crazy! So if you could tell here, That is a long way down. Right on the edge. I don't know if I'm on the right path or not. But there is a path, so let's go. I can eat water. Keep that way. Can't see it, but I can hear it. But yeah, that's the wrong path. Another video was recording for YouTube today. So as you can see, you can't really see. So I'm guessing maybe 30 metres. Zero visibility at YouTube as well. This was something I wasn't expecting to see. Are you ready? Bloody vandals, eh? Crackers. Crackers. I've decided to have a break at long last. I've been walking now for 4 hours 15 minutes, so I'm roughly halfway through the day. Alright, slow start. Woke up Jacob Labbard twice, but I need some food. I've only had 2 little snack bars all day. I didn't even have that mackerel for breakfast, so I've only had a couple hundred calories. I've walked at least 12 mile. I'd say at least 12 mile. So I'm about halfway. Stock up with some food, have a bit of water, and we'll crack on. Still in the middle of nowhere. I haven't seen anything. There's been one road and a car park. Lots of people walking, but no civilization, no houses, no shops, no people. Right then, tubers. So I've just come down off the hills. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely been the toughest hike I've ever done so far. It's just been up, down over rocks, boulders. A lot of the way, people have actually gone to the time of putting down slabs, so it is quite easy to walk, but the other 50% of these is over rocks and boulders. My feet are right itchy from walking up jagged rocks. But anyway, come down off the hills. I go to Torside Dam. Torside Dam. Now this is the closest I've come to civilization. I've just had to have a word with myself. I'm starving, I'm not going to lie, I'm very hungry. There's a Tesco's or something 2.5 mile away that way, but 2.5 mile that way, 2.5 mile back. So I'm going to carry on. I've already had a setback this morning, I'm not going to do any more. I've got emergency food, I'm going to have to pig out on that tonight. Right, well I've just come down off the hills, gone across a reservoir, and now it's boom, back into the hills. Literally, middle of nowhere. Right, so I am thirsty. My mouth is like a nun's flip-flop. So it's perfect time to test out my new water filter. My Catadin B3 water filter. Now, I'll do another YouTube video on it. At the moment, I'm just gagging for a drink, so I'm just going to use it straight away. So it's got all these hollow fibre things in it. They filter all the water. It's meant to do 99.99% of the filtration. Okay, so you get this, scoop it, put your filter lid back on, drink it. Ready? It doesn't actually look that bad, just normal. Shaky to dakey. Here it goes. Beautiful, freaking beautiful. And tubers, that is enough for me today. It's only about 3:45. Really early for me to be camping at this time of day, but I've been on the road for 8 hours. I've had to stop for about half an hour, most. So 7.5 hours walking. I've just walked up a massive hill. Massive hill, I don't know what it's called, but it was massive. It took me an hour and a half to walk up it. This is the first flat spot that I've seen. So I think beggars can't be choosers. I could risk it and carry on walking a bit further, but I'm knackered. I've not had enough food today. I've had like 600 calories. I've been walking for 7.5 hours. I'm starving. I'm shattered. I'm on the edge of a cliff, but sheltered by at least 50% from the wind. So I'm going to risk putting the tent up now. I think everyone that walks past here is going to be an outdoor person anyway, so I don't think they've been any do-gooders. The grass maps at COVID days. So yeah, this is tubers. This is the moment I have been waiting for. Let's see what's for tea tonight. What choice have we got? Come on. Look at the pack. What I call emergency food. Dried food. Nah, to be honest with you, because I've put camp up quite early, I think I'm going to have these because these take a bit more cooking. You know, you've got to keep stirring them and stuff. But these ones just pour boiling water on, so if I ain't got enough time, I use them. But I think I'm going to have, because I'm hungry, 2 chicken and mushroom pasta sauces.